Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so I'm just looking at the price of eGold. Now, I mean, for anybody who kind of got excited, as I did last autumn, last fall, if you like, with the price of eGold, when it went up to unbelievable, like $551, and now we're back down at 48, which seems really, really miserable. It's actually 10x down. Now, will it go 10x back up? I don't know. Maybe. I'll tell you what I'm looking at is this, right? If you zoom in a little bit, this is on the daily time frame. Okay, so looking at this falling wedge here. Now I think I've got that right. I mean, you could probably draw it more like that, maybe something like that. Yeah. But either way, this will have to break out of this at some point, and that is if you draw it like that sometime before the 14th of October, or if you had it how it was before, the 28th of September. So, quite soon, I would have thought it's got to break out of here. Now, if you look at this on Investopedia.com, by the way, is the best place to learn about all these patterns and trading and everything like that. It's really, really comprehensive. It's kind of, it's all correct and it's all free. So that's really good. Now, what I'm looking at here is the what you call a falling wedge, where you're getting lower highs all the time, but you're also getting lower lows. What it's saying here is a falling wedge pattern is seen as a bullish signal, as it reflects that a sliding price is starting to lose momentum and that buyers are starting to move in to slow down the fall. So I think that we're going to break out of here soon. And if we did, that would also be sort of a double bottom like that, which is a very bullish sign as well. You can see this kind of thing sort of happened over here. It's not quite as pretty as the one we got now. So there was something like that there and there, maybe. But there was something along those lines back here that was in the summer of 21. But they don't always break out as pretty as they could do. For example, this one here, which started to form around about May last year. And in June last year, it kind of actually broke downwards, but then it went up again. So, there is that as well. Yeah, don't take anything I say as financial advice. I'm fairly new to this. I've only been doing it a couple of years. But I have spent a lot of time staring at charts, and I kind of get an idea of the way things are going to go sometimes. I mean, to me, this just looks like it wants to go up. So I'm not particularly keen on trading EGLD, but I certainly might buy some. In fact, I've just been paid for quite a big job I've just done, which is, I got about $5,000 for that. I'm really tempted to just spend it all on eGold, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to wait till tomorrow when this FOMC meeting happens, and hopefully they'll come out with, ridiculous inflation like 1% increase or whatever, and then the whole market will crash, and then I can buy some cheap eGold. I mean, I don't want the market to crash, but at the same time, it gives me the opportunity to spend my $5,000 in such a way. I'll take advantage of it. Now, the other way of looking at this is to look at eGold in the price of in the Bitcoin. So this is like the eGold Bitcoin chart using Binance as the source on TradingView. And you can actually see here, I made this note 2 years ago. In fact, it's almost 2 years to the day, isn't it? The 21st of September 2020. That's when I bought the majority of my eGold at 0.000932 Bitcoin. So that was this level here. So in fact, even from then, people say, how much have you lost? And I'm actually, in the eGold alone, I'm 164% up. So I'm still not complaining. I mean, obviously, when it was at the peak there, that was incredible. So that was like getting on for like 1,000% more than what I paid for it, which was incredible. I was extremely ecstatic then. Now I'm at whatever that percentage is, and I'm mildly pleased. But I think it can do a lot better. I'm sure it can. What's been of interest to me is over the summer, it's been reasonably stuck in a range with Bitcoin. It's been stuck in this range here. So if we ignore that crash on June the 14th, whenever it was, I'd say that we're stuck in that range there. So my temptation is to buy some eGold maybe tomorrow when the price hopefully drops to much less than $48. I mean, if I can get it for sub 40, I'm definitely getting some. And if I was to do that, what I'd probably do is hang on to the eGold. If the eGold price in Bitcoin value goes up here, I might swap it into Bitcoin. And then when the price comes back down here, I might swap it back into eGold and see how I get on. At the end of the day, I'm either going to be left holding Bitcoin or I'm going to be left holding eGold. And I love both of those, so I can't see how I'm going to lose. I suppose the way I would lose would be as if eGold does a 10x and Bitcoin probably won't do a 10x. So there's that, but there again, I've got lots of eGold anyway. So that wouldn't upset me too much. I mean, the idea of eGold is it's more risky than Bitcoin in my mind, but the potential to gain a lot more is much more. So Elrond's main man is Benjamin Minku, and I've seen lots of talks with him and stuff, and he's a very clever guy. I must admit, though, he's trying to be a bit, I don't know, he's trying to be a bit weird with his tweets and stuff. You know, they're not quite as elusive as like Elon Musk, for example, but, you know, for a guy who doesn't have English as his first language, he uses some very big words, and it's all a bit weird, really. And a lot of it at the moment is to do with X Day. Now, X Day is a kind of Elrond type event that's going to happen in Paris in 43 days' time. I haven't a clue how to get a ticket for this thing. If anybody knows, please tell me, because I'd love to go. And yeah, it'd be great. And I'd love to sort of meet Benjamin and Lucian and all them people. And I think Steve from Elrond podcast is going to be there. You know, it'd be great to meet these people. Not quite sure who I'm going to say I am. But yeah, if anyone knows how to get to this thing, or rather how to get in this thing and how to get tickets, please let me know, because I just have not got a clue how you do it. I can only assume you have to be related to Elrond somehow. But in which case, how come Steve from Elrond podcast is going? He's just a dude from California. Anyway, that's something to think about. I'd love to be there. So while we're waiting, please do give the video a like and subscribe. Make sure you got the notifications set on all. Leave a nice comment. And above all, tell your friends.